One of the techniques that advertisers use to get their message across is something called shock tactics. This has become known as shock advertising, and these anti-smoking adverts from the NHS are a perfect example. These have been running for a number of years, and this is a print-based campaign you would see on billboards at the side of roads, etc. You'll see, to begin with, we have the NHS logo, and we also have the smoke-free logo down at the bottom. We have a fairly minimal amount of text. Every time you smoke, your blood gets thick and dirty with toxins, full stop. Search smoke-free. So this idea of search smoke-free obviously links to people going on their smartphones, for example, and finding out more that way. So you don't put too much information on these shocking adverts because the idea is that you're trying to provoke a response. What I mean by that is you're trying to produce an image which a person would find shocking, a person would find disgusting, and a person would find alarming. And this is a visual representation of what happens to your blood when you smoke. Now here we see the cigarette and the ashtray, and then dripping from the end, implying that you suck this up when you smoke, we have this thickened, coagulated blood. And it's fairly disgusting. But how does this kind of campaign work? Well, all smokers know that it's dangerous to smoke. All smokers know that it's harming them, whether it's giving them heart disease or whether it's giving them cancer. But they still do it because they make a calculation that the pleasure that they receive from inhaling nicotine is going to outweigh the risks. But you know, there is a quotation which says that anyone who smokes these days wants to die as much as they want to live. And so there's this risk associated with smoking. But these disgusting adverts play on shock tactics. They're displayed on billboards at the side of roads, and the text is of a sufficient size to be able to read it as you drive along, or if you're a passenger in a car. And you can see how powerful an advert like this would be in persuading someone to stop doing something. So in this case, this advert is not about selling something. It's about trying to prevent something from happening, and it's about trying to change behaviour. And of course, it's in the NHS's interests to do that, because smoking-related diseases cost the NHS tens and tens of millions of pounds each year. So it's in their interests to stop people from smoking, because ultimately that would mean less people in hospital and less money having to be spent treating smokers. This is a classic example of a shock tactic advert which really hits the mark